Alright guys, welcome back. It's me, Nintendo LP or Z-Dude, here with the next episode of Life in Z-Village. I apologize for not having one up sooner. Let's see here, Mitzi and from home. My dear Z-Dude, what shows up even if you lock all your doors? Your birthday, haha. Oh mercy, you should be happy your mother has such a good sense of humor. Still in stitches, your mother. And Mitzi moved to my other Z-Vilage. One thing I want to show you guys is that I did a lot of playing off screen. I had a few people move to this town, one person move out as it seems. But then again, I'm not that apparent. Dropped off my items with my other character on my other town. And so in this episode, we are going to be working on my town and doing some odd jobs. So, yeah. So, yeah. So just because I skip a day doesn't mean you guys should be worried about my town. Shovel, axe, and a net. We need a shovel. And we need... No, I don't need to add an item. We need a net. Or axe. Alright, the axe is good for a few trees, but at some point we will have to replace it. So, you may be saying, well, you have 19,000 bells, you could pay off the town right now. Oh, sure. Well, I don't really want to pay it off yet. I want to make sure I have enough money saved up for, to have some spending money. Which is always a good strategy to have in this game, you know. Just because you have enough money to pay off your house doesn't mean you should. Because if you do that, you would just be scurry trying to save up money again. And yeah. So, and to help me out with that, 1,000. This will help me out, trust me. You may be wondering why I'm gonna do this. Yep. Alright, so now I planted a money tree. You'll see that in a few future episodes if it's successful. I'm not quite satisfied with how it goes, but yeah. So anyways, as you saw, my house didn't change much, because I'll only load this character up for recording sessions, and, or if I want to do other things in this town first. But, regardless, that's what's going on, so I'll be planting a few fruit trees, digging up a few things, and yeah. Blue bear. I used to watch this little thing called The Animal Crossing Wild World Diaries. Person hated Blue Bear. Deep down beneath that Care Bear-like exterior lies a heart blacker than a Kingsford charcoal. Funny. It's funny how I'm talking about that now and I haven't watched it in ages. Nah, whatever. Well, being as I wasted 10,000 bells on that, I can no longer pay off my house. So you see why. You want to try to save up your money and only use a lot when you think you may get a lot in return. So, and the key to getting a good town layout is by chopping down like the trees here and planting fruit trees in their places or normal trees. So, you may want to be careful because bees are in this game. But a quick way to get rid of them is by going on the train. Because once you go on the train and you get off, the damage is gone. There would be no more evidence of the bee ever stinging your face or anything. So, yeah. And this is the wishing well. If you want to... One of the things you can do here is... check on your town layout, or status of your town, if it's perfect, how good it is. Or if you have an item but you can't deliver it, you can always go to there and leave it there and apologize for it. Because sometimes apologizing is all you can do when you forget an item. So, yeah, it's in good condition. great. I think it Alright. I don't want to go too crazy. Try to balance out the A buttons, okay? More out of it that way. And now let me dig up the stumps. One of these trees is going to be turned into an orange. And then, you know what? There's one that's in a more open area. I don't want to be there. Okay. Dig this one up. Alright. Anyways, before recording today, I actually moved a few of my things around my area where I recorded where my games are, so it's all more organized now. It's a cockroach. I'm not really thinking about working on the museum right now, unless I get a fossil, which like I did right here. But you can't give it to Blathers. To actually get a fossil identified, you have to talk to Blathers once, and then he'll send a letter to the museum or whatever, and he'll recommend, he'll tell them that you're willing to send them fossils to identify, and so they'll identify it for you. You'll get it back in the mail a few days later. Still. So, what time is it? Lol. Oh dear me. 1,000 pardons. So terribly sorry. I'm afraid I'm a bit of a night. Owl. Yes. Of course you are. You're an owl. Yes. Well, by the by, might there be something with which I can assist you? Hoo, I say. Splendid! What no doubt priceless item might you have for us today? Let me show you. You give it to him, like you would in any other Animal Crossing. Woohoo! Indeed, woo! Who? Not an examined fossil. My heart is set a twitter at the very thought. I'm a fervent student of paleontology, and I am fairly confident I can assess the. However, I must confess, I've yet to receive my certification, so I cannot offer an official examination. If I were mistaken, you see, I fear I would be, shall we say, severely chastised. Yes, quite severely indeed. I'm terribly sorry about this, but you'll need to send this to the main faraway museum for a proper examination. Incidentally, just by the by, I believe you've received a letter from the faraway museum, correct? Not yet. Well, no letter yet, eh? Don't fret about it overmuch. I believe it should arrive sometime tomorrow. Once you receive it, you'll be able to correspond with the faraway museum, and won't that be nice, eh? Brilliant minds they have over there, simply brilliant. Please send them any fossils you happen to excavate. They will return your fossils as soon as they have finished identifying them. Rather tidy little system, don't you say? Oh, one more thing. While you're waiting for your initial correspondence from the faraway museum, you must not rebury fossils in the earth. This is very important, you see. Vital. Terribly crucial. Don't ask me why. To be perfectly honest, I'm not quite sure of the reasoning myself. Woo. It seems that reburying fossils creates some confusion about whether or not you're ready to receive that letter. Sounds a bit draft, doesn't it? In any case, you don't have to carry the fossils with you. Just don't bury them again. You may keep them in your flat. You could even scatter them about the landscape, I suppose, if you so desire. So, that, as they say, is that. I do hope it's clear, eh? Whoop. And I trust you'll follow my instructions to the letter. Alright. Nothing in display. It's empty. It's empty. Alright, so tomorrow we should get a letter, so that'll be the next episode. Holy. So as I said, we could scatter them in the landscape, but one thing else you could do is, I would suggest keeping about letters up to here. So 6 letters in your letter slot. That way you could store more items that way. in your inventory have more items there. You'll just have to try to remember where you put them. Alright, good. Alright, there we go. No. Here we go. For it. So do that. Go here and plant an apple tree. Alright. Axe. You could also dig up a few gyroids in this game as well, so it's always handy having a shovel with you. Also, if you want a golden shovel, you saw that sparkling area. You'll have to bury a shovel there. You'll get a golden tree, and by doing that, you shake it, and the first time you shake it after it gets big, you'll get a golden shovel. And with that, you'll have, you know, a golden shovel. I don't know what more there is to say. I'm just thinking of words right now. Surprised I haven't run into any bees. Okay, that screwed it. Oh, come on! Ow. I got stung by a bee. Those bee itches. I don't know, I made that up myself. Although somebody probably said it before me, but whatever. Oh boy. So, yeah. And since there's no medicine in this game, I'm forced to look this way now, unless I take a trip to my other town. I'll bury a apple here. Cover that up. Cover this up. No, don't want that. And cover this up. My axe is just about to break. I have to admit, I'm getting some good use out of my axe. And if it breaks, I will head back to my other town to get more money that way. Because I will want to see what tools my other town has. I think they may have another axe. If not, then I could always get another one by my other character. And it broke. Aw, my axe broke. Dang it. Yeah, whatever. It's all part of the life of Animal Crossing, ain't it? So I guess I'm heading to my other town now, since I really have no way of burying my other items. So, that there, that goes there, that goes there. And if I'm not mistaken, my town right now has a shovel in stores. So, that is a bit of a problem. Anyways, I am still working out the minor details of ZN hubs with my friend, or Dave10772. So once he gets back to me and returns from my little pony convention, we should be able to work things out and figure out the exact specifications of when we'll be able to start it. So, anyways, let me pick these up and show you what they are. The other two are July tickets, so. Yeah, I got a number 67 shirt, a funky dot shirt, a big dot shirt, and a speedway shirt. The other two are July tickets. But this is a number 67 shirt. And this is a funky dot shirt, which I got the other episode, so. Yeah, and then here's a ranch tea table, a manga bonsai, an arc de triomphe, a pear, and a pear. I don't know why I said triomphe like that. Triomphe. A Okay, I'll stop it. I can understand that. You guys. So, anyways, I should probably enter Nooks right now, being as he'll probably ask me about the HRA. I got those down there. But, you know what? I don't want to wear this shirt. I want to put the bold shirt on. In my opinion, that one looks a little better. Yeah, my ass doesn't look good, but it will later, trust me. Also, one thing you can do in this game is check to see when events will take place. Like, the fireworks show was yesterday. The 25th is Z-Vilage Day. Every town has different Village Day. And August 24th is Founders Day. September 22nd is the sports fair. Then there's Labor Day there. Explorers Day, Halloween. I will be covering most of these holidays. The fishing tourney I'll probably do once, officers, so I'll probably do it 11 as well. The Harvest Festival is the 22nd, and then Sale Day is the 23rd. December is snow day. 1st is snow day. That's when it begins snowing, but the snow doesn't stick. 23rd is Toy Day, and 31st is New Year's Eve. January 1st is New Year's Day, as you probably thought, and then February, Groundhog's Day, March, as you can also... Sports fair, yada 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 yada. You want to look it up? Go ahead. Anyways, if you want to write an entry for the month, you can't do a daily entry, but you could write something down, a little something for the month. Something like nice weather, like write the date. Like, for example, today is the 5th. I write down, pretty sunny out, and then finish that. Like, put down the 5th, sunny. Did a few tasks around my town, visited Z-Vilage, and, you know, got over my bee sting. So that's one thing I could do, just saying. But, just forgot to do something. It's already 17 minutes in, wow. I guess I'll do the rest of the things in the next episode. I don't want to overdo you with the majority of what I was doing, so... I'll set this to 20,000. Off screen, I guess I could have my other character pay it off. This will be on display, meaning nobody can take it, and the other two will stay in my hands. The other two is Mungo Bonsai, and if I'm not mistaken, the Ranch Tea Table. Alright, so I'll see you guys in the next episode. I no longer have enough money to pay off my... You know what? Let me see something. Before I end it, I should visit Tom Nook, since he'll probably be a little worried about, since he probably wants to tell me to join the Happy Room Academy, let's say. Because he did very good, great time. I completely slipped my mind earlier, but there's something very important that I need you to do for me, yes? I'd like you to represent Z-Vilage as a member of the Happy Room Academy. Now, it's not very difficult. All you have to do is arrange things in your house with a little style, a little flair. On occasion, the Academy will judge your interior design skills, and you'll get the results in the mail, All I ask is that you try to boost your score as best as you can, yes? This is not so much to request, So how about it? You think you can do this? Or are you living in the game? It's the Happy Room Academy. Research exactly what makes a stylish house stylish. They're quite high-tech, yes? Mysteriously, no interior design escapes their eye. Cutting edge, blah blah blah, alright. And one part of their research includes rating room design numerically with points. Not so very easy, yes. In fact, it's very difficult to get a good rating. They are quite hard, But I swear, if your score is low. If your score is low, then our town's overall rating will also drop. Oh, terrible, Everybody in town is so reluctant, none of them can take the pressure. I can't get a soul to take part. You'll help me. Alright, so I did that, and I guess I'll see you guys in the next episode, so... Yeah. I apologize, all these are, like, really long. But then again, this is a very relaxing game, very fun, so... You guys could probably understand it by just watching these videos. So I'll see you guys in the next episode, and this has been Nintendo LP or Z-Dude, and I'm signing out. Adios.